Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you about how cognitive illusions prevent you from building the life that you actually want. Now, there's a weird phenomena where so many smart, accomplished, hardworking people who have great intentions and amazing capabilities and all kinds of resources and qualifications accidentally end up creating the life that they didn't want. This happens so often that Clay Christensen wrote about it in the prologue to his book, How Will You Measure Your Life? When he's describing his 25 and 30-year school reunions, he writes, personal dissatisfaction, family failures, professional struggles, and even criminal behavior. These problems weren't limited to my classmates at Harvard Business School. I saw the same thing happen to my classmates in the years after we completed our studies as Rhodes Scholars at Oxford University. I know for sure that none of these people graduated with a deliberate strategy to get divorced or lose touch with their children, much less to end up in jail. Yet, this is the exact strategy that too many ended up implementing. Now, if this had only happened to one or two people every year, you could say that maybe it was their fault, or maybe it was just bad luck. But when this happens systematically to large swaths of the population year after year, you know that something else is going on. So let me tell you what I think is happening. There are some areas where your brain has no cognitive illusions. In those areas, you can learn a skill once and then trust your automatic brain to execute it correctly on its own. These are things like typing on a keyboard, backing a car out of a driveway, finding the area of a circle, balancing a tea account, even complex skills like doing open heart surgery or delivering a great tennis serve. All of these are things that once you learn them and gain enough experience, you can trust your brain to just do them. It might take you time and practice to learn, and you might forget them and need to brush up on the skill if it's been a while. But once you've learned the skill or brushed up on it, it's fully internalized. The lesson has been absorbed into your automatic brain and can be applied again and again without any kind of internal resistance or confusion. And then there are other areas where your brain has persistent cognitive illusions. And in those areas, you cannot learn a skill once and then trust your brain to execute it correctly on its own. Now, this doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your brain or that you're stupid or that you can't trust yourself overall or anything like that. A cognitive illusion is just like an optical illusion. So let me show you a really well-known optical illusion. Here it is. You've probably seen it before. Now, the two orange circles in this picture are exactly the same size. But to your eyes and to your automatic brain, the orange circle on the right seems larger. Now, you can know intellectually that the orange circles are actually the same size, but you can't make your eyes see the image differently. No matter how long you stare at this picture or how much you learn about eyes and shapes and how visual processing works, when you see this image, your automatic brain will always tell you the circle on the right is bigger. And that will always feel true. And that doesn't mean that anything's going wrong or that you have bad vision. This is just how your eyes work. No big deal. And if you don't want to be fooled by an optical illusion, all you need are two things. First, you need signposts to let you know that you're in the visual illusion zone. In this case, you've probably seen a lot of pictures of optical illusions, and you can tell when an image is probably set up to trick you. And the second thing you need is external structure to help you navigate the illusion. In this case, that will be measuring the circles to confirm that they're the same size rather than just relying on what your eyes are telling you. So just like with optical illusions, when it comes to cognitive illusions, no matter how well you learn the lesson, your intuition will always give you the wrong answer. And so in those areas, you need signposts to let you know that you're in the cognitive illusion zone, and you need external structure to help you navigate through the illusion. Now, optical illusions aren't really a big part of our lives. Nobody is divorcing their spouse or quitting their job or planning their day based on which orange circle is bigger. But cognitive illusions are a really big part of our lives. Every day, people are making real life decisions, big and small, while being totally in the grip of cognitive illusions that they don't even realize are affecting them. And making decision after decision over the course of a lifetime based on faulty thinking is how you accidentally build the exact life that you don't want. That's what I think was happening at Clay Christian's 30-year reunions at Harvard and at Oxford. And that's what I think is happening right now, every day in millions of brains and millions of lives all across the world. So over the next several videos, I'm going to break down the cognitive illusions that I think lead people to accidentally create lives they hate. I'll tell you what those illusions are, why they lead you astray, and the signposts and the external structure that you can use to combat them. And the best external structure that you can use to shake off cognitive illusions and create the life you actually want, it's hiring a coach. When you have a coach, you can lean back, relax, and let somebody else do the work. You don't have to spot the illusion yourself. Your coach will just tell you. You don't have to figure out how to combat it alone. Your coach has tons of suggestions. And you don't have to worry that you'll fall off track. Your weekly meeting ensures that you can never backslide. You're always learning, always analyzing, always making progress. Because I don't want you to go to your 30-year reunion feeling nervous and competitive and wondering where it all went wrong and how your life turned out like this. I want you to walk in there, head held high, happy and proud of the life that you've built. Not because you hit your marks or did everything you're supposed to do or followed the prescribed life path, but because you like yourself and you're proud of what you've done. And you know that you've lived a life in line with your values and your priorities, even when it was hard. That's what we work on in coaching. And if you're ready to get started, come talk to me and let's go. Go to the link above and book a free coaching consult.